So last lesson was all about making the track, making a very simple track to write over to, and now in this lesson we're going to write over that track. So the general approach of how I think about writing in general is just to say something that people already say. As songwriters, as artists, as producers, our goal is to help people who don't do that for a profession to fill in the blank for them, to make something that they want to say to somebody a bit easier by showing them a song, by maybe showing them the song that we're writing right now, the song that you're writing, the one that I'm writing. We want to, as artists, because it's what we are, artists, we want to make people's lives easier by using like a song assistant method. And that's why I always kind of think about, that's why I always pay attention to what people say in conversation, because people might inadvertently say something really dope, and it might turn into a cool lyric. And I think I was kind of riffing on something in the last lesson. I had like a little sentence pop up in my head. We'll see if that still works. I need a little refresh. I might need to play this track a couple of times. But we'll start with the chorus first and then build around that. That's what I usually do. Come up with the core first and then all the stuff surrounding it. I always start out by listening at a very low volume. I don't want to kill my ears. Oh yeah, I remember that. Right. So I have something in mind. This is the verse section right here, but I'm not going to focus on that right now. This is the chorus coming up right here. I'm going to focus on that. For sure changing that snare, but it's good to hear it just for the rhythm right now. Okay, so what I would usually do, and I'd recommend you do the same, I have this little record track right here. I'll make it bigger to put some emphasis on it. I make it red and yellow, and red for record. And the only thing I have on here right now, my vocal chain is an 1176 going through a, well, it used to be a TD2, now it's a Neve kind of situation. I'm not even going to pretend I know all the ins and outs of that compressor. It just makes my voice sound good. This is a Telefunken. I usually use a little cheaper handheld mic, but might as well use a really nice one if it's right here in front of me. I'm very insecure about my voice, to be completely honest, and I try and put as much stuff on it right away. Like I know for like Alicia Keys, for example, is an amazing singer, a way better singer than me, and sings with absolutely nothing, no reverb, no auto-tune or anything. I do the opposite because I'm not as good of a singer, so I need to hear my voice kind of perfect, because I guess it's my perfect pitch too. If I hear one wrong note, I'll just get discouraged and think the melody's bad. So on the first channel strip here, I'll put the auto-tune to classic mode and turn the retune speed all the way up to 0. So it sounds like a super robot, and put it in classic mode, of course. D flat major, like I said, this song is in D flat major. I'll probably, let's put a little reverb on here. Cha-cha-cha. So I put it, I make it super tuned because I know it's not going to end up sounding like that, but in my mind, it's, honestly, I just saw Esther Dean track her vocals like that back in 2015 when I worked with her, and I just have done it ever since. And it just sounds like a final vocal, even though it's super robotic, and you know that there's room for improvement. So that's why I do it. Yeah. I also have a CLA 76 on here just because it's low latency. I do it just like that, and I can turn the input up and squash the vocal a little bit. What's going to inspire a lot of melodies out of me is knowing that it sounds like, what's the best way to say this? Like super squashed, but like not too squashed. And like I want to hear a lot of processing on my voice. Let's throw an 1/8 note delay on here too. Check. Yeah. So I have this melody, when I was making the track, this melody kind of just reared its head while I was making it, and it's just a fifth above the D flat, so starting on an A flat. And in my mind, this chorus, when the vocal's completely finished, would have a slightly stacked Tears for Fears kind of sounding vocal versus a la 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 la. It would be like la 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 la. And I would stack that kind of like mid-Z head tone, airy voice, like maybe 4 times. And I can show you how I do that. But I'll make the demo. I'll sometimes tune the demo and make it sound perfect, because then I just like enjoy it more when I bop around and listen to it in the car. It sounds like a almost finished product, even though it's not. So let's listen to this chorus one more time. Gotta turn it up. Just gonna turn that synth down a little bit too. So the lyric I had in mind was why you gotta go and get my hopes up, and we'll figure out why my brain wanted me to do that. But it also sounds good off the tongue. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? I don't know what it means yet. Why you gotta go and get my Hold on. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Oh, that could be cool too. Okay, something I love. Okay, pause real quick. Something I love doing is whatever the lyric is, and it doesn't have to work out like this all the time, but whatever the lyric is, if something's mirroring that in the melody. So if the lyric is, I don't know, I think the lyric in this song is going to be why you got to go and get my hopes up. Because it checks a couple boxes for me. It's something that people say, oh, you got my hopes up. And I think it would be really cool if the melody went up when I go up too. So if I sing up and the melody goes up, there's some innate catchiness attached to that. Let's see if it sounds good. I could be completely off, but I don't think I am. Why you gotta go? Why? We just gotta get every note perfectly. Get it closer to it. Why you gotta go and get my Ooh. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? And that would be stacked too, but why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Ooh, that's kind of dope. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Okay, so I'll turn the auto-tune a little bit down on the track that I drag it to. It's just for recording purposes. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? I don't want that up to be not as whiny. Up! I want it to be up. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Kind of saying it the same way, but it's cleaner. Do this. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Okay, so this is the most important part. I'll unarm the track for a second. On the theme of going slow and methodical with everything, I will. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Let me just turn that up a little bit. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? I want that to be on the grid, and I know it's a demo vocal, but why you gotta go and get my hopes up? It sounds pretty on the grid, actually. I might just take this and just drag it. Going. Why you gotta go and get my hopes? What? And maybe this one too. Why you gotta? Why you gotta? Gotta. Why you gotta go and get? And the why just over to the left a little bit. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go and get my hopes? Let me put it on the grid, see where that 16th note is. Yeah, I can drag this over to the left a little bit. It's so satisfying just having the silly demo vocal just being so in pocket. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? I'll even. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Trim this down. This is what happened with We Don't Talk Anymore, and that vocal ended up being in the actual song. So you never know. I don't think this one is, but maybe it will be. I don't know. Why you gotta go and
get my hopes up?
Oh.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
I want to get my. Just take some space out. Just there's something rhythmic about it. I don't know.
Gotta go and get my hopes up. Gotta go and get my hopes. Gotta go and get my hopes up. Gotta go and
Get my. Kind of take this one out too. This is what I do for every song.
go and get my hopes.
Get my.
Go and get my hopes up. Go and get my hopes.
Get my. It's barely noticeable.
Go and get my hopes up. Go and get my hopes.
Just a little cut right here too, so it just like impacts. It lands.
Get my hopes up. Get my hopes up.
Just that up. Bring it over a little bit so it's real.
Get my hopes up.
I want to hear it with some more tune.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Something like simple. Like, okay, so that's the tag right there.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And I'll copy and paste that one since I spent so much time making it good. Oops, hold on. Over one. Boom.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
I hate that snare. I gotta mute that snare. No production right now, but I'm just
Hopes up.
so much better. Okay, sorry.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, so let's do the B melody right now. This might be a little rough, but let's see. And make me think it did. Want me from the why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you wanted me from the beginning? Make me think it did. I mean, I know you wouldn't say make me think you did want me from the beginning, but it's kind of a weird way to say it. I don't know. Could change, but we're gonna get the melody.
Go and get my hopes up.
And make.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And make me think you did. Ooh.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And make me think you did. Ooh.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And make me think you did. Ooh. Okay. Dragged it.
And make me think you did.
And then.
Make me think you did.
Want me from what?
Think you did. Want me from the beginning.
Ooh, maybe I go up on that?
Make me think you did. Gotta go and get my hopes up. And make me think you did.
I'm gonna bring the compressor of this LA2A. I love this by UAD. Just make it a little more squashed.
Gotta go and get my hopes up. Gotta go and get my hopes up.
I should probably, here, I'll show you what my chain is right now. So obviously I have my record track right here. And then I record everything here and then drag it down to this chorus track. I just have it in my template because I always start with the chorus. Just take a little lows out, whatever the hell this thing is. This is like a, what even is this? See, I don't even know, my engineer, Ben, helped me set this up. I don't know, it's like a compressor or something like that. This is a de-esser. This is a great compressor, kind of just like, I recorded a very low, I gain stage it a little bit, but like this kind of just rounds everything out and makes it nice and pleasant. And Zed told me to do this, put a little bit of widening delay on the vocal. This is the difference here if I take it off.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
If you don't want to take the time to stack a bunch of vocals, you just put turn this up here and it sounds like this.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And it's just about kind of blending it and making it sound not, you don't want it to be like,
Why you gotta go and get
like that's annoying. So you just bring it up like,
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
I'm gonna take a little bit, I'm gonna drag these here and I want less delay. Again, it's not a race. It's better to just kind of move slow and thoughtful.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? And
I don't even want the fourth delay, but I'm gonna keep it there anyway because it does something.
why you gotta go and get my hopes up? And make me think you did. Want me from the beginning. Want me from
I'm gonna sing that a little bit softer.
and go and get my hopes up.
And make me think you did. And
Go and get my hopes up.
and make me think you did. Want me from the beginning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go na 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 na, B flat na 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 na. because it's about like, I don't know, it just feels nice going to the B flat twice there. Let's see.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning?
Yeah, it's catchier. Let me just get that a little bit better.
Want me from the beginning? Want me from the beginning? Want me from the beginning?
Take this down here, drag it down.
Make me think you did want me from the beginning.
I just blend that, make it.
Beginning, 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 beginning.
There. Blend.
Make me think you did want me from the beginning.
Clean. Na 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 na.
Why you gotta go and get my
Okay, so maybe the same kind of rhythm, but like one tiny little change.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning?
I love that. Da, 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 da. Like.
Beginning. Da, 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 da. Why you gotta beginning? Ba 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 ba. So now. Beginning.
Okay, that's better. Just a little.
From the beginning. From the beginning.
Like, okay, so I'm not gonna figure out that lyric right now, but I know I want that pocket and that rhythm because I haven't had that straight. It's very syncopated, da, 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 and I want something to balance it out. So it's like 75% syncopated, this B part, and then you put them, you give it a little bit of the straight notes, like a da, 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 eighth notes, and then you're back at the hook again, like the tagline rather.
From the beginning.
I'm just gonna say like something random right now. It's just like sounds like words, but not really.
From the beginning, I went this down and lead on. From the beginning, and understand, lead me on.
I don't know what I'm saying. Understand, lead me on.
And understand, lead me on. From the beginning, understand, lead me on.
Come on. Come on. Why you gotta go? Oh, that's cool. The people would say that. Come on. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Lead me on. Come on. Why you gotta go? Lead me on. Come on. Why you gotta go? Lead me on. Come on. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, so you do this. I feel like this would be on a okay, so I have this background bus here. Let's see what that come on sounds like as a response rather than actually on the lead vocal. I think it'd be kind of a nice ear break. So let's kind of take this up a little bit. Definitely need some tune on there. Oy vey. Just put it on every first section of the channel. Just have a bit of fun with it. Take a Valhalla and, you know, Max does this a lot. Size down. Let's see. And we're just gonna stack that right now and have it like not on the lead, but in the background as like kind of a response. Come on! It's like you're having like a conversation with one voice. I'll back the tune off that a little bit. So this is what I usually do on a set of 4 background vocals. I have the come on, the very frontal nasally kind of thing, and then Babyface always told me to do this, to layer it with like a barely audible whisper and then a slightly more notey whisper. So we'll do the slightly more notey whisper. This is what this is right here. So instead of come on, you do come on. I guess it's falsetto would be an easy way to say it. Just layer it in, but like morphing your voice to make it just sound like to support the other vocal. kind of nice. Okay, and one more.
Understand, lead me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my
Come
Come on, why you gotta go and get my Come on, why you
Might not even need the little whisper. We'll do it anyway since I said it. Come on. Just that. Come on.
understand, lead me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my
Because it sounds like a crowd when you're doing that.
Understand, lead me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my
Maybe on those whispers, just take a simple EQ for one band. Just do a high pass.
Come on,
Super airy. Sorry, I know that metronome's annoying.
come on, why
Group them together and kind of turn it down and blend them in.
come on, why you gotta go
This is without it.
come on,
This is with it.
come on,
Add something, which is pretty cool.
why you gotta go and get come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Ooh.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
For fun, let's stack that. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? And by the way, I'm gonna re-sing all of this, but it's just so fun, again, to have a demo vocal that sounds like almost done, even though it's not. Okay, let's see here.
Why you gotta go and get why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think?
Because then I kind of have like an outline of how I'm really gonna record it. Like I'll know that I'm gonna stack why you gotta go and get my hopes up, and maybe leave this next part as a solo vocal.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make
Nope.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did
Uh.
Why you gotta go and get my Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, one more.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make
Maybe one more whisper too.
Why you gotta go and get my Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make
By the way, I do this to hear myself a little bit better. Sometimes I'll even go off pitch if I am too much in headphone world, so I can still feel like the resonance in my voice by just letting one ear loose.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make
And if I were recording a real vocal, I would then vocal line everything and make everything super tight, but we don't need to do that right now.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
I may be going back on my idea that everything has to be super tuned. It kind of sounds better.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make
I like that better. I think that's better.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning? Understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
That's kind of hard. Hold on. Let's put this on a. Let's do this. I'm gonna go. Let's drag these down here. I love separation, and I love being able to like change something independently. So we're just gonna do this. Okay.
Come on, why come on?
Because I don't want as much reverb on these right here.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
So I'll just use the proper reverb.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning? Understand, leave me on. Come on, why come on, why you gotta leave me on? Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Now I can take these here and drag them back to where they once were.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, so now we're at the second half of the chorus. I want a different rhyme scheme because every time I do a chorus, I think it should sound like a roller coaster. Like when I used to go to Six Flags, like I would want to just ride the roller coaster over and over again because there was just something to look forward to. You want the listener to have something to look forward to. So if you have the same rhyming scheme, it's just going to kind of be monotonous and maybe they won't play the song again. You want them to play it as much as possible, especially in today's streaming environment.
Hopes up and make me think you did. Want me from the beginning. Understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
So my last rhyme was make me think you did. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. There you go. But I'm also kind of thinking of like, what could you say? You don't want to just make it complete babble, but hint at some words.
Hopes up
What do you think?
and make me think you did. Want me from the beginning. Understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, so you go, why don't you go like,
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did? Want me from the beginning. Understand, leave me on. Beginning. You understand,
I gotta fit a little yeah.
beginning. You understand, leave me beginning. You understand, leave
Nice. Drag that little yeah in there.
beginning. You understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Oh yeah, you could say something like, why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make it seem like you're always gonna be here and then one day you just go up and disappear or something like that. I don't know if that's like, Cash would be able to like help me kind of like bring it home, but like the idea is there. Because that's what someone would do, like in a relationship, like I'm sure you or I've definitely gone through like, I've been really excited about like being with somebody and maybe she has eyes on somebody else and completely, doesn't know how to tell me. So trying to just like, what's the term, ghost? You get ghosted. That's happened to me before. And I get my hopes up. I was looking forward. I was planning out dinners. I was, thinking about what I was gonna wear or what I was gonna smell like or something. I don't know. It's real. Like everything that you put into your art should be 100% real. It should be the truth because even if somebody listens to this and they're like, oh, I don't like this. This sounds like a typical Charlie song. It's like, they can have that opinion, but they can't deny that it's not the truth. And I've written songs that maybe weren't the truth, and those didn't resonate at all with people because people are smart. They can tell what is truthful and what is not. And this is the truth. I've felt this emotion before. Maybe you have as well. Maybe you want to look forward to feeling this emotion in some sick way. I don't know. But it's art. It's fun.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did? Want me from the beginning. You understand, leave me on. Come
Lead me on.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And say you don't be near. Okay, I'll just like say some babble and then figure it out later.
Hopes up and say you're gonna be near. Hopes up and say you're gonna be near. And then we don't disappear.
No,
Hopes up and say you don't near.
I want to hold on.
Hopes up and don't tell me near. Get it done to disappear.
Let's disappear. I want to end on disappear.
Hopes up and understand the beer.
Okay.
Hopes up and understand the beer. 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 Disappear.
And that's when you do the little melody change.
The beer.
And then
The beer.
one day I would disappear.
The beer.
One day you just disappear. I would say one day you just disappear, but it doesn't like fall off the tongue really super nice. And one day you just disappear. Like you want it to be as easy to sing along to as possible. That's why I'm okay with babble for now.
Hopes up and understand the beer.
One day you would disappear. Let's do that.
Understand the beer. Then one day you disappear.
And then one day you disappear. Not perfect, but good for now.
Understand the beer. And then one day you disappear.
And then you go. And then you go and disappear.
Understand the beer. And then you go and disappear.
Oh, that's nice.
Understand the beer. And then you go and disappear.
Oh, okay. So but I don't want to say go because I say, well, I got to go and get my hopes up. So it's too many goes. So, and then you go. So you just kind of jumble in your mind, like what else could be said there? I'll just say wanna for now.
And then you wanna disappear. Then you wanna disappear. Then you wanna disappear.
Okay, sick. Let me see if that's cohesive at the beginning of it.
You gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning. You understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up and understand the real, and then you wanna disappear.
I gotta sing it the same way. See how this sounds different than.
Understand
I gotta sing it like this.
and make me think it and make me think.
So,
Understand.
okay.
I go and get my hopes up and hold me like you're near. I go and get my hopes up and hold me like you're near. And then you wanna but then you wanna disappear. And hold me like you're near. And then you but then you want like you're near. But then you wanna disappear.
It's kind of dope, actually. But then you want to disappear could actually be a real lyric.
And hold me like you're near. But then you wanna disappear.
And how did I do the?
Beginning, you understand, leave me on. Disappear.
And that's gonna rhyme. That's gonna mirror that exactly that rhyme scheme.
You understand, leave me on.
So we have to figure out like another word that has song.
Hopes
No.
up and hold me like you're near. Then you wanna disappear. Let go.
Yeah.
Give me up till the dawn.
Not this. This is kind of cheesy, but like it sounds good. Keep me up till the dawn. Come on.
Disappear. Keep me up till the disappear. Keep me up till the dawn.
And then you do come on. And then now we're starting to have a well-rounded chorus. Let me just copy paste these couple elements here.
Keep me up till the
Gotta sing that better.
keep me on a disappear. Keep me up till the dawn. On a disappear. Keep me up till the dawn.
I actually hate that lyric, but it sounds good for now.
Disappear. Keep me up till the dawn.
Okay, so paste the come ons now.
Come on, why you got
Good chorus should literally just mirror itself.
up till the dawn?
Now I know.
Come on, why you gotta go and
And what's really cool,
come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
okay.
Why you gotta
Okay, so this is the scratch chorus we have so far.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think it?
But let me play it going out of the verse chords because what makes it really distinct and cool is that the verse chords are different. I'll turn the click off.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning? You understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up and hold me like you're near? But then you wanna disappear. Keep me up till the dawn. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay,
Hopes up.
maybe a post chorus. Or it could be really boss going into. Okay, so let's figure out, before we figure out the form, let's figure out what the verse melody is going to be. Like, oh, that's dope. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking, as far as references, I don't even know if I'm referencing a song, but it's definitely, like, I feel like someone would listen to this in their room with like the big cell phone in like 1992 or something like that, when we didn't have like so much social media. Like this is what would be playing in the background, and you modernize it that way to give it that like classic feel. Oh, well, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take even more. What kind of EQ job is this? Jesus. I'll take, oh my God. I'll take some highs out of the click so the click doesn't bleed into the headphone. Just make it lower. So, what else would you say? Why you gotta go him out? You'd say like, you set it up like lyrically, again, not being perfect, but like you set it up like, what would a human say before they said, why you gotta go and get my hopes up? You would say, it's almost like you're talking to that person, and you would say, I was so, yeah, you'd say, I was so excited. Like, I was looking forward to doing something with you. So you'd start off with like, how do you fit excited in there? I was so excited. I was so excited today. Yeah, like, I was so excited today. I didn't expect to feel so much pain. I was so excited today to blah, 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 blah. I never thought I'd be feeling this pain. Like, I didn't expect to wake up like this. I went to bed last night thinking I was gonna have like the best time ever. But you hit me with the, you're gonna kill me text. You don't want it to be like too on the nose because then it sounds corny, but like, it's just something easy someone would say. I was so excited today. Yeah. Maybe not, but I was so excited. You make me feel unavailable. You wanna go away. You make me feel all the pain. That'll make it go away. You make me feel all this pain, then you suddenly just, with a snap of your finger, just make it go away. I was so excited today. You make all the pain go away. You know, something. I was so excited today. You make all the pain go away. Excited today. No way. Pain go away. Okay, so you could go up, so you go down, way, and then the back half you go way. Okay, let's see. I was so excited today. So I'm just like freestyling, not. You like the pain. You like the pain go away. Nice, I like that. You like the pain go away. I think just keep going on that little. I was so excited today. You make the pain go away. So on the third one, you hit him with the A flat. Just like you're just keeping the listener engaged the entire time. We're like keeping the same rhythm and the same form, but just adding a little note there, a little note there. So on this one, I'm gonna go. I never asked. And I never asked you to stay. I could have I never asked you to stay. I could have gotten over you so easily if I weren't so, I'm in too deep, like the Sum 41 song. Make the pain go away. And I got the world about to stay. Make the pain go away. And I could have gotten easily. And I don't got so. And I guess I got to meet her. And I guess I got to mend the pain. Easily. And I guess I got to easily. And then just Really simple. On the fourth one, you do the same thing. So let's hear what we got so far.
I was so excited today. You make the pain go away. And I guess I got too easily.
I guess I got too hooked too easily. Guess I got so hooked. I just got too hooked easily. Guess I just got too hooked easily. Not perfect, but better.
Guess I got too hooked so easily. Guess I got too hooked so easily.
Okay, that's good for now. And then the fourth one.
Guess I got too hooked so easily. I was so excited today.
Okay, so if that's the end of the verse going into the chorus, what do you say before?
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Why?
Easily.
Something like that.
You say you stay right here with me. Why you gotta go and get You said you'll be right here with me.
Oh, I think it's good.
You said you stay right here with me. You said you stay right here with me. Why you gotta go and get
And kind of like sing into it a little bit to get that breath in. Okay, so now we have something.
with me? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning? I was so excited today.
I guess this. Let me hear this on the speakers.
I was so excited today. You make the pain go away. Guess I got too hooked so easily.
No sense, but it's vibe.
You said you stay right here with me. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning? You understand, leave me on. Come on. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and hold me like you knew? Then you wanna disappear, keep me up till the dawn. Come on. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, so I feel like the verse should come in right there. I don't think it needs to go to a pre-chorus. I want to keep it. I want this to be like a short song.
Come on. Why you gotta go and get my hopes?
So let's consolidate that. Let's consolidate that, and I want the music to drop out.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes? Why you gotta go and get my
And the second verse is going to come in right there. And I want the drums, even though the drums aren't done, we're not thinking about production right now, we're just focusing on the songwriting aspect of things. I want all the music to drop out and the verse to start right
Why
there.
you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And that's really convenient because the verse starts, hopes up,
Oh, so
hopes up, don't stop.
hopes up.
Okay, so let's copy and paste this. This is the form of the verse right here. But we have different chords, so we're going to copy and paste this little kick situation here.
Go and get my. I was so excited today. Why you gotta go and get my. Get my. Go and get my hopes up.
I wonder if I still have that. So when we do the production later, I'm going to get that same Juno sound and play the verse chords in like a different way. But let's do this.
I was so excited today. Get my.
So music cuts out.
Go and get my. I was so excited. I was so excited today. You make the pain go away.
Just copy and pasting. Not doing production, but just copy and pasting, okay?
You make the pain go away. Guess I got too hooked so easy.
Ooh, wait, is that doper?
I was so excited today. I was so Oh, I'm so excited today. You make the whole thing go away. Guess I got too hooked so easily. You said you stay right here with me. Why you got?
Okay, so this happened in One Call Away, my song One Call Away, where we had a verse going into the chorus and it felt right there, but when we got to the second verse, it felt a little bit too soon to have the chorus come in. So I don't do it all the time in songs, but just add 4 on the songwriting tip of things. Add 4 bars of the chorus after this second verse ends.
You said
We're gonna write a new melody on top of that right now.
you said you stay right here with me.
And I'm gonna take the drums out and write a new melody on top of that. Take these hi-hats out. And that's where the second chorus comes in. And now it's like, I want it again. Because if we didn't add those 4 bars, the second chorus would be like, I heard this 5 seconds ago. But for whatever reason, I could be wrong. Let's listen to verse 2. First chorus going into the verse 2.
Upset and make me think you did want me from the beginning. You understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up and hold me like you're near? But then you wanna disappear, keep me up till the dawn.
Oh, hit that
Why
snare.
you gotta go and get my? Oh, I'm so excited today. You make the
That'll be less sustained and everything, but just for the songwriting purpose, we'll just keep it going.
So easily.
It doesn't have to sound perfect.
You said you stay right here with me.
Ooh, wait.
I don't know.
Maybe could you do that melody there?
You said you stay right here with me. I don't know. I don't lady. I stay now. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
That actually could work really well because at this point, as a listener, you've heard that melody in the background, but it'll all kind of connect when you hear it at once. Or maybe it sucks, but let's try it.
You said you stay right here with me. Where you gonna go? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did? Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? You said you stay right here with me. Right here with me. I did. There's anybody here with me. And anybody here with me. And anybody.
Ooh, okay. So do this right here, this little stack.
And anybody. And anybody. And anybody would be so lucky to have you close to them.
But I don't know, something.
And anybody would be so lucky to.
Ooh.
And anybody would be so lucky to have them next to you and my love away. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Not perfect, like lyricism, but you get the point of what the melody, the shape of everything we're constructing at this. Let me hear what this sounds like on the speaker.
Oh, I'm so excited today. You make the whole thing go away. Guess I got too hooked so easily. You said you stay right here with me. Anybody would be so lucky to have them next to you and my love.
And then to the second chorus now.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And then, unlike the first chorus, in the second chorus, the drums come in right away.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did. Want me from the beginning. You understand? Hold me like you're near, then you wanna disappear. Keep me up till the dawn. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Maybe.
Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Okay, so this is like a bridge now.
Go and get my hopes up. Why you gotta go and get my? Guess I got. Why you gotta go and get my? Why you gotta?
Copy and paste this. We're building the form of the song right now.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And what I've been doing lately is songs are shorter right now, and I'm kind of embracing that. No third chorus really necessary right now. Let's get this, let's be out here. So this is the outro chorus we're building right now.
Hopes up and make me think.
Take all the, just mute the drums, signifying that it's just going to be the down section.
Hopes up and make me think you did. Want me from the beginning. You understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
And it ends right there, maybe.
Gotta go and get my hopes up.
And no chord under there, just.
Gotta go and get my hopes up. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
That ends at 2:18. It's like I want it to be a short song. But that might change. I might, wake up the next day and do the next lesson and be like, oh wait, there's a whole different thing we can do. But right now I want it to be a short song. Just go with the flow. This is everything so far.
I was so excited today.
That's my hair up.
You make the weapon go away. Guess I got too hooked so easily.
Wait, I guess I got too hooked way too easily.
You said you stay right here with me. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did? Want me from the beginning. You understand, leave me on. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up and hold me like you're near? Then you wanna disappear. Keep me up till the dawn. Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Oh, wait, hold on, let me just. I ain't gonna go and get my hopes up. Or wait, maybe that's dope.
Why you gotta go and get my? I was so excited today.
And right there, the bass is gonna be like rock, and it's not gonna be as like, what? It's gonna be like.
You make the weapon go away.
But just pedal on the D flat.
Guess I got too hooked so easily. You said you stay right here with me. And anybody would be so lucky to have them next to you and my love roommate. Why you got
I don't like that anymore.
here with me? And anybody
I feel like there's something more special that could go there.
and anybody lost in a way, but it is to the day that I didn't know to the days that. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
I feel like we haven't had a section that has like long, elongated notes. So maybe I feel like that would be fun. Like I've been in, I've performed for crowds and like as much as like 15,000 people, and I love it when people sing along to like long notes. And sometimes my stuff gets a little complicated, so it's nice to break it up with some like.
And anybody loves.
Let's put the metronome back on.
And anybody loves in a way, but it's held in meltdown.
Let me know.
And anybody loves in a way, but it's held in a long time. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
That'd be crazy. Let's do this here.
Nobody loves in a way, but it's held in a long time. I didn't know where to go.
me nail that line.
Nowhere to go, 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 nowhere to go. I don't know where to go.
Let me just, let me back it up here. Just want it to be.
I don't know where to go. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up?
Something like that.
Know where to go.
Drag this back a little bit, make it in pocket.
I don't know where to go. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me
And now,
gone? Come on, why you gotta go and get my hopes up? La, la, la.
now you can, like, for the bridge, you can just, like, stupidly sing along with the little melody that's been playing the entire time in the song.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? La, 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 la.
Ooh, that's kind of hard. Hold on a second. Let me duplicate this track because I want them to kind of overlap. This is the bridge. Right here.
Hopes up. La, 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 la.
What did I do? Simple. Shorter. Ooh, it all falls into each other. Okay, right here. And just for fun, do a harmony on that. And I just duplicate that again, since I don't really want to just keep it moving. I could easily make another aux for that, but just one, just to hear the harmony. It's just for reference. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's
Hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning. You understand, leave me on.
Okay, let me do this right here, copy paste.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes up? Why you gotta go?
Okay, let's listen to all of this form. Let's clean this up here. We don't need this extra stuff at the end here. Let's label all of our stuff.
You said you stay right here with me.
Call this pre.
Miles and away.
After those 4 bars, we have chorus 2.
Hopes up and make me think you did. Go and get my hopes up.
This is like the sing song lullaby bridge.
Hopes up.
I probably like stack this vocal and do all my usual Charlie harmonies and stuff like that.
Why you gotta go and get my hopes?
And this is going to be the out chorus for now.
Hopes up and make hopes up.
And I always just mark end where the delay runs out, so the bus sounds, you know, what the bounce rather sounds good. It's 220, 210. Short ass song. Might add something to it, but for right now it's good. Let's listen to what we got.
So sad today. You like the weapon, go away. Guess I got too hooked so easily. You said you stay right here with me. Why you gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning? Understand me. You like that all go away. Guess I got too hooked so easily. You stay right here with me, and anybody knows in a way when it's free. Disappear, keep it up till the dawn. Come on, boy, gotta go and get my hopes up. La 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 la. Come on, boy, gotta go and get my hopes up. La 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 la. Boy, gotta go and get my hopes up and make me think you did want me from the beginning. You understand, lead me on. Come on, boy, gotta go and get my hopes up.
I mean, that's aggressively short. That's like short like a hip hop song. It could work, but I'll probably later in life maybe add something, another section to it. Maybe, I don't know. I love it when the first verse goes right into the chorus. The first chorus, I think it's like really, really special. So I don't know, but that's my scratch right now. And then I would not spend, I wouldn't go crazy on the sounds right now. I'd go to a friend's house, go to, eat some food or something, hang out with some people, safely, of course, and then have that bounce in my car and just play it a bunch of times. And then when I'm like all relaxed and not in the studio thinking about it, I'll probably come up with like a better idea or an improvement. Rome wasn't built in a day, so you just get a little bit of it done and just get excited about the possibilities. So that's my scratch track. Now it is your turn to do the same thing. Again, no need to fill in all the lyrics right away. Just get the skeleton of the song, just like I did, and come back for the next lesson and we'll add to it.